Right, I've got a major problem. It's autumn, leaves are falling all over the place. I've gone and got myself a leaf blower so I can round up all of these leaves nice and easy. Gives me a good chance today to test out and review the MAKITA BHX2501 2-in-1 leaf blower and vacuum. Let's get some petrol in this, give it a whirl and see how it does. I've got quite an issue at the moment. Leaves are falling every day. Sun's out today, so they're sort of dry. I can round them up nice and easily. Let's see how it does. To add petrol, get yourself some unleaded. Unscrew the cap. Let's have a quick look in there. And I've got plenty for now. Just clip off the stop release. There's a little pump at the back there, and all that does is pump up the unleaded into the main engine. You can visually see that moving up through the tube. Then pull the string once, lovely stuff, and we're ready to go. Right, it's pushing these leaves around nicely. What I'm going to do is round them all up into that corner, and then that'll make it nice and easy to collect them. Even some of these really stubborn leaves that were stuck to the pavement are starting to move along. This is making pretty light work. What's worth saying as well is it's got an adjustable sort of trigger, so the harder you press it, the more powerful it is. So you can sort of blow things out with force, or just push things along into a corner. I found it pretty useful for getting some of these leaves out of my plants. Very, very hard with some of these tropical plants that are quite spiky to get the leaves out, and they kind of build up in there and rot. So to be able to get these out, absolutely brilliant. So I'm up on my stones now, clearing up that feature, blowing it all back onto the lawn, and then what I'll have to do is get back onto the lawn and then put it all back down in the corner. But you can just see from here, this clip here, how powerful it is and how effective it is, just moving that off on my stones. And I'm just being very careful with that trigger. If I pushed it too hard, it would move the stones. So you kind of get a feel for it pretty quickly, but you kind of find a balance to just move the leaves and leave the stones where they are. So now all those leaves are back on the lawn. I'm just going to move them all down in the corner where there's quite a big pile building up now from all of my leaves earlier. Nice and easy. It's very light as well actually. It's no trouble to hold at all. As you can see, my pile's building up. What I'm going to do is chuck some of that in my bucket and then stick it in the garden waste bin. I'll probably fill that up today. Just going to get the blower back out again just to condense that pile a little bit further, just to make it easier to pick up. It's probably been out here 15-20 minutes and more or less done bar a few stragglers. There we go, filling up the garden waste bin nicely. There we go, all done. Probably about 20 minutes. All of the gravel clear. All of the grass and pathway clear. I mean, it's still autumn, the leaves are going to carry on falling, but that was only like a quick little trial really for the review, but I'm pretty impressed with that. I've got probably half the leaves still on the trees there, so I'll be getting that out a good few more times now, but really pleased with that. 5 stars for me. And don't forget, you can just connect the other hose, attach the bag, turn it into a vacuum, and any loose kind of scragglers and odds and sods that are left about on the grass or around the pots or anywhere in the garden or driveway, you can hoover up. So yeah, absolutely brilliant products, very powerful, and I'm pretty pleased with the results.